We're back. We're doing another stream today. Don't usually stream on a Wednesday because that's when the weekly is, and I think 90% of the people that would watch me would be going to that. But you know, I've been wanting to play the game, and just streaming it makes enough sense. I could probably just record it, but I don't know. Sometimes people hop in chat. Sometimes people I've not spoken to for a while as well hop in, and it's nice to talk to them. And they wouldn't know that I was available to talk if I wasn't live, I guess. But enough rambling. We're going to be trying the Defect today. Crack order at the start of each combat channel, one lightning. I'm going to assume that that'll make sense to us soon. But yeah, we unlocked this guy last stream, obtain a random rare card. That is nice. I do quite like that. I'm not a defect. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. I thought you were going to bed waffle. Not that I don't appreciate you being in my chat, I just don't want to keep you up. Act 1 boss drops 2 relics. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. The first card, 3 card rewards you see are upgraded. The first treasure chest you find is empty. No. You are in bed? Yeah, you know what I mean. We're gonna go for this. Deal 19 damage, channel 3 frost. Okay. Channeling an orb puts it into your first empty slot. If you have no empty slots, your first orb is automatically evoked to make room. Frost orb gains block. Kind of want lightning. I mean, evoke your rightmost orb twice. Okay. So, from my understanding, it's time to do a Rubik's cube. I need to bring my better cubes up, because I mean it's not like it's dark in this room, but still the lighting's not really good enough for me to be able to tell. Like, you can tell a little bit better on the camera, but this one's blue, this one's green, this one's blue, and that one at the bottom is blue as well. And it's not the easiest. What's the second icon on the left route? That is a shop. So it's like a bag of money, but it means the shop. I'm actually just gonna. Yeah, I think those two are green. So we'll start there. I think those are yellow. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, because that one definitely looks white. Because it said my food was too spicy. Yeah, that's right. It's funny saying that as like being probably the whitest man I have ever seen, and I'm me. Red, we want that there. And then it's time to do it again. And now we do it. Bam! And you can tell they're all green very slightly. Those are all blue. Bam. Thing I think doesn't sound great. Yeah, there's a legend on the side. See, this is a really early shop. I don't think we're going to be going there. I think we might go this way and then go here. And then I'm not sure if we go here and then to the shop or if we try and use this rest to maybe heal up or upgrade a card and then use this to do the opposite, or if this elite goes really well and these fights also go well and the unknown's nice, maybe we can use both of them to upgrade cards. Who knows? Right, so we have this. Start of each turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Cool, so if we use this, well, does that add to that or does it go here? To begin with, we're going to use 2 defense so we don't take any damage, and then we're going to experiment. So that's another 3. So evoke, deal 8 damage to a random enemy. Right, so evoke is how we make is what we do when there's no space. And if we're not evoking them, then we have a passive. That's very cool. Yes, we can. Boop, boop. Smiley face. Yeah, it was really nice. I only accidentally found it out because that's you right click instead of left click to do that, which is very cool. Like a very what's the word? Intuitive way to have that happen. Do you get lessened because I'm weak? I am weakened, aren't I? Yes. That's fine. That's nice. Deal 14 damage, channel 3 frost, which gains block. Cool. I'm just going to use it. And so, at the end of a turn, gain 2 block, and evoke it is gain 5 block. Which will mean that we don't actually take any damage. You going now? Good night, Waffle. Have a good sleep. Evoke your rightmost orb twice, so that would be this one. Cool. Alright. I'm starting to at least get the initial grips of the character. Use 1 orb slot, gain 2 strength, gain 2 dexterity. For right now, that doesn't sound very good for us. Gain 13 block, add 2 wounds to your discard pile. Also doesn't sound great. Deal 7 damage, draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. It's definitely going to be that. Like, we could have not taken that any right there, but I kind of wanted to, so, you know. I'm going to use this. That was lucky. We probably should have used it on this. Not, I mean, it didn't just follow where we picked it, but, you know. We only take 1 damage because of our frost orbs. If focus twice, there's no need to. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because we don't need to defend. If I do... I probably should have just used the Ice Lance. Because I would have only taken 2 damage. That's 3 plus 6. I'm going to leave it there for this turn. So that I don't take any damage. We get some new cards. And you no longer have thorns. Use this, and we get a strike. Very nice. Gain 4 block at the start of your next 2 turns. Channel 1 lightning. Deal 3 damage. Trigger all lightning against the enemy. Ooh. That's pretty nice as well because the lightning, if we evoke it, which I assume... Sorry. I've only just started streaming and I'm already yawning. That's not a good sign. If this counts as an evoke, then I think that's, what, 5, 8? 8 damage each? Deal 3 damage, increase the damage of all claw cards by 2 this combat. We're going to pick the Tesla coil. That's not how we do it, we go this way. We've got the corpse slugs again. If I do that, it is 8 damage randomly. So, if I do that, and then... that's enough damage, I think, for this turn. Frail, get less block. If I do Ice Lands... Doing Ice Lands on this guy will get me to the point where I am not going to get hurt by you. Well, for 2 reasons, actually. I think, actually, I'm going to split it up. Don't want to use that, because we've not got any. If I use Zap, this, use another strike, and then Tesla coil. Ah, okay. So it uses the passive against it. That's fair enough. That makes sense. That does make sense. Gain 3 block. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. I do like it when cards do that. Channel 1 glass. Deal damage to all enemies. Decrease damage every turn. So if I'm channeling 1 glass, is that actually a 1? Like, do I do 1 damage to all enemies and then it lessens? I'm doing that not only to, like, find out, but also because it's more block than the other one. Choose 1 of 5 random cards to add to your deck. Lose 5 HP, gain a colorless card reward. I think I'm going to use this one because it's, like, deck specific. Hailstorm at the end of your turn, if you have Frost, deal 6 damage to all enemies. That is pretty good. Whenever you play a power channel 1 lightning, that is also very good. Hailstorm works pretty well with our strongest move at the moment, like the Ice Lance. So I'm going to pick that. And we're going to Smith. What do you do? 24, channel 3. We do that, deal 8 damage each. 6 damage. Trigger all lightning against the enemy. 8 block 1 glass. 10 damage. That makes it free. That's pretty good. That's also free. I think we just use Ice Lance. Because it makes our strongest card even stronger. that we've just picked up something that we can use it with as well. And ooh, use. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Didn't want these both in the same turn. It's all right. We're gonna use Tesla Coil anyway. Deal 6 damage. We then if we do that, we'll do another 8 damage. 24, so 32 damage. Gain 3 frost, which is 6 defense. It's not really a lot of defense, but I think it's our best play. I probably should have used this, but it's fine. $11 damage. I mean, we've got another thing. Another rest stop after this. Evoke it twice. Which means 10 defense. We could strike. I take no damage, that's very nice. I can channel 1 lightning. Makes this a little better. So I'll be drawing 2 cards. Wasn't exactly what I wanted there, but that's fine. I'm also just going to use our fire potion here. So that you're stunned for this turn, we'll use another strike. I'm going to use Hailstorm here. Right, okay, so it's one for, well, is it 3 for each one that we have, or? No, I don't think it is. So if we use this, that's not going to change. It doesn't. Brilliant. Why did I use defend? I wanted to use strike. Okay, we've got 42 there. Next attack deals 7 additional damage. So if I use this, that's 9 damage there, bringing you to 33 at 24. Yeah, that's so 33, 24 would mean that you have 9 HP left, which these two will get rid of actually. So we'll use this. Use Ice Lance. Yeah. Energy Potion, Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Not bad. Signal boost, the next power you play is played an additional time. Not bad at all. Channel 1 Frost, draw 1 card. Compact. Gain 6 block, transform all status cards in your hand into fuel. That is going to eventually be pretty good. We actually saw a card that gave us status, didn't we? I'm going to be taking that. That's probably why that's a thing though. Sorry. That could be free. 8 damage. Yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather. My sons have like not very well and has very very generously um passed it on a bit to me. Um, so I'm not doing too great. Uh, but you know, I'm gonna do it on Zap because the lightning is really nice. I don't think I've seen you before. Calcified cultist. Are you the brother of the what's what's his name? What's his name? Was it energetic cultist? Something like that. So anyway, I use Tesla coil. What do I want to use glasswork? If I use glasswork, I can't use Icelands. Not that that's the end of the world, but Gah! Our power is unmatched. End of its turn, gain 2 strength. I kind of don't want you to have another turn, just to be real with you. I don't actually think I saw if that does it per card. Channel 1 lightning, or... Actually, I am going to do this. So we evoke it twice so we don't take any damage, and then we'll do that. So it does just, if I have a frost, it does this. Doesn't matter how many frosts I have. That's just it. There we go. Channel 1 random orb. I want to pick this one purely because I want to see what other orbs there are. 5 damage twice, play a random attack from your draw pile. That is pretty good, but I am going to pick this. We get a chest. Strawberry. I'll pick up raise your max HP by 7. Eh, it's alright. I think we do go right and we gamble. We gamble that the unknowns aren't going to kill us and that the elite isn't going to kill us as well. Next power you play is activated at additional time. What the power do we get? What? Hailstorm, that's the one. Which will eventually be pretty good. I'm going to use that. Use this. I do want to defend. 4. Okay, at the end of your turn, deal 4 damage to all enemies. Reduce this orb's value by 1. Which then do 3, 2, 1. Deal 8 damage to all enemies if evoked. That doesn't say that it reduces. So that could be pretty cool. Use this. And we'll use Signal Boost. Given Dazed. Icelands. I think we just use Icelands. We're going to be taking some damage here, but I think it's worth it. We can use Zap. Strike and strike. Oh, I gained another energy? Why did I get another energy? Maybe I just didn't use as many as I thought I had. So now we're doing 12 damage if we have a frost. We're only using one random orb here, so plasma. Start of your turn gain. Oh. Plasma is very nice. We don't want to evoke. So that's now going to give us not quite enough HP, but it is going to deal 12 damage. And I think I do. I think I just block. Sadly, because if I channel one lightning, it's going to get rid of our frost, which means we don't do the 12 damage, and that's it. I don't know why I overthought that. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. All right. Deal 7 damage. Channel one lightning. Deal 5 damage twice. Play a random attack from your draw pile. Channel 1 dark. When evoked, deals damage to enemy with the least HP. Increases damage every turn. I don't know. That was a bit quick there. We either upgrade 2 random cards or remove 1 card from our deck. Which, to be honest, I'm going to pick the Dark Door. We're going to get rid of a strike. I know we've just got something that it makes our strikes better, but no. Path leads you into partially submerged vault. There are 2 chests, but only 1 brittle key. Jingly jangly noises, a bit of gold. Yeah, we're picking greed. We're picking greed. It's alright. Well, look, a damp cultist and the calcified cultist. Ah, okay. This is nice. We get this in our first turn. That's very cool. Gonna do that. Gonna use the Tesla coil here and chaos. We get a lightning. It's what's the word? It's unexciting, but you know, it's fine. Compile driver or defend. I mean, just that, because we get rid of another turns out to be useless card, so that's fine. Oh, it would have been nice if we got single boost prior, but oh no, yeah, we only get 1 use of a power, so womp womp. Use glasswork, defend, and defend. So, I think 24, that'd leave you on 8. That's 6, 3 and 3 and 3. I think this is the play. Yeah. Gain 2 focus this turn. Increases the effectiveness of orbs. Go for the eyes, deal 3 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weakness. Deal 3 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. I think it's that. We have a living fog, which does 8 damage. Kind of as much as I want to be like, I want to play about a bit. I'm sort of running a little bit lower on HP now, so I kind of also don't want to be messing about. Smoggy. Can only play one skill per turn. Alright, that's not too bad. If I keep these, it's gonna stop me from taking damage, so that's fine. Use Hailstorm. I could, however... I'm gonna do dual cast. Oh, and I can't use... Can't use Glasswork, because it's a skill. You summoned a gas bomb. Oh dear. Don't like that. 9, 9. Shadow Shield. Oh, I forgot about you. It's fine. We're gonna just kill you. I don't have enough energy to do another one, but that's fine. 12 damage to the lowest. Right, okay. I don't think I appreciated that that was how that worked prior to this, so that's fine. We learned something. Channel 1 Dark, trigger the passive ability of all dark orbs. We've got one card that produces dark orbs, but... FTL? Faster than light? Deal 5 damage. If you played fewer than 3 cards this turn, draw 1 card. Momentum Strike, deal 10 damage, reduce this card's cost to 0. Not bad. Oh, but I kind of want I kind of want darkness. I do believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. You know, there is a chance we could take this now. I don't know what this is. I'll be honest. Ooh, plasma's nice. Is it that while losing HP or after 3 turns? Okay. So for now, I'm just going to do that. So that we can build up a little bit. I'm going to use Shadow Shield. Hailstorm. And also Darkness. We'll leave it there for this turn. Now you see, this is what we want. And I think what we do here is we dual cast. So we get all this energy, Glasswork. I may as well use Signal Boost. Because why not? Use that. And then we Ice Lance. He's going to wake you up and he's going to do a big chunk of damage and stuns you. Boom. 2 focus for this turn. So these are now 4. So we gain 12 passively. Very nice. Compile driver. Darkness, channel 1 dark. Ooh. Actually pretty good. Do darkness. So then that's 7, 11. Dude, you could do 11 plus 4. 15. Wait. Does that scale? Oh no, it's because of the signal boost. Okay. I'm gonna use chaos. Get lightning. That's cool. Use Tesla coil here. I'm gonna dual cast. And we'll use our strike here. So we've got 15. It's not quite enough to not take any damage, but we just need to survive this fight. This is not something that we need to be like trying to get zero damage done to us on. We use glasswork. We should do 28 damage. Very nice. We'll defend. I could probably use this to make this a little bit quicker as well. Use this. Spam. Another 2 focus. Use that. Now, weak and dexterity. We do 22. 4 damage to all. Ice Lance will get us 5 block plus another 6, do 14 damage, and 8, 22, plus 22, and then, oh, we won't have enough for a strike, so you're like hanging on by a thread. If I just fucking take the strength potion, it'd be dead. It's a little bit of a waste, but I didn't even need to. I don't need to not take damage here. We've literally just said this. Hyper Beam, deal 26 to all enemies, lose 3 focus. Right, increases the effectiveness of orbs. That is a little bit too expensive, I think. In 1 block, permanently increase this card's block by 3. Exhaust. Oh, if we keep using that, that's going to be really, really good at some point. But also at the same time, it's only usable once a fight. Ethereal is the first card you play each turn is played an extra time. Yeah. We need something big like that, you know? Act 2, the Hive. We've got the Scarecrow, witch person. Greetings, BeeP. Not here to annoy me. What an unusual little construct. Upgrade 4 cards, which is pretty good. Move 4 cards from your deck whenever you shuffle your draw pile. Add Soot into your draw pile. I think it is Yummy Cookie. I think we go yum 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 yum. Echo Form not being ethereal is very nice. Darkness Plus is huge. Chaos Plus might actually just be a little bit too chaotic. Might be Hailstorm. We've already got Iceland's Plus. Yeah. We'll do this. Got Echo Form. Darkness. Yeah, we'll do Chaos and Hailstorm. Right, let's have a little look. We need a shop. Right, we can go here, here, and then doesn't really matter which way we go here. We'll be going back this way, and then probably this way. There we go. Bam, bam. Probably hit the shop another time, to be fair, with how much money we have. But we'll make that decision when we get there. I think I am just going to use that. I'm going to use Tesla Coil. Against... See, you're going to do the most amount of damage to me. But, like, you're also going to die first, so... I think that's fine for now. I think that's more damage than we took, like, on the boss itself last time. I'm not gonna lie. Have Darkness Plus. Which I'm going to use. Dual cast, see how it works. Didn't work incredibly well for us, I'll be honest. We're going to end up taking 22 damage. We're actually only going to take 15. Echo Form is finally showing up. Oh, so now it's the first 2 cards I play in a turn. Very cool. We are, however, going to end up taking a lot of damage just because of that. Ice Lance. It was dead before I even got the Dark involved. Hailstorm Plus. It's nice to have that again. Draw 2 cards, add a burn into your discard pile. Channel X Lightning. We'll use that. We'll get it. I need to stop just buying things because I can. I really do. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. That's nice. Start your second turn, gain 14 block. The effects of your cost X cards are increased by 2. I might just get all of those. If I can. I'm pretty sure I can. Whenever you play a power channel 1 lightning. Deal 24 damage. If this kills an enemy, gain 3 energy. 24 is a lot of damage. Deal 10 damage to a random enemy X times. See, if I do this and I've got zero energy. If I'm reading this right, that just means that it just happens like twice. It would have been really nice to be able to afford that as well as these, but like drawing a card is nothing to sneeze at. I'm gonna go this way. I should not have done it. You come upon a faintly glowing red key. Glowing red? Made up the fact that it's red, but glowing key, and go to pick it up. Been looking all over for that key. Now, if you don't mind, this person looks like bad news, but maybe it's not good to be judgy. Return the key, gain 100 gold. Fight to obtain the key. I want this key. Stranger looks at you menacingly. Seems like only one of you is making it out of here with the key. Oh, I should not have picked this fight. That is not a fight. This is not something I should be doing. Is that a little bit hasty? It might be, but I'm using both of them, so... ...21 damage again. Oh, I mean... Man, I don't know. Ice Lance is going to get us up to 20 shield. But that's going to... It's also going to do 16 more damage as well, though, that if we do use Ice Lance. Which is 42 damage. Oh, and the 8. Forgot about the 8. It's actually just straight up 50 damage. Channel X Lightning. Which, to be fair... Oh, you still one cost. That's... I kind of wanted it to be the other way around, but it's alright. Well, it's quite sad as well that I get this on this turn when you're just going to empower yourself. You know what, I'm going to do this. Power 2 orbs. Get that. And then we're going to channel X Lightning. Strength 9. I use this. Deal 10 damage. Okay. And then use that. What's the key for? Add Lantern Key to your deck. Unplayable unlocks a special event in the next act. Alright. Is Jonesy, how are we doing, Jones? How are we doing? I hope you've had a great day. 18 damage the next power you play costs 0. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, there's no doubt in my mind, to be honest. We'll use Chaos. Then... You're gonna do 17 damage to me? What? Tries to escape the combat after 5 turns. So this, because we've got Chemical Eggs, it'll actually do 4 lightning, which means we get 8, 16 damage, 32 damage. No. What? When? Where's my rest? Oh, it's after this. Okay. Don't you fucking dare steal my card, you little bitch. That does... So that do 16. We can, like, just beat him right now. Get our card back. It is a card that I want as well, so that's nice. Feral. The first time you play a 0 energy attack each turn, return it to your hand. So, probably want this on either a Zap or a Hotfix. A lot of these cards, when upgraded as well, do become a 0 cost. Tesla Coil as well. Yeah. We'll go here. We'll rest. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to upgrade a card again. I'm not confident against an elite at this point, so we're gonna go to the left. Man, you're pretty bad. You're a pretty nasty guy. I'll be honest. I wonder how this works with Tempest. Oh, it's the next power you use. Okay. This is still gonna give us an extra 2 of these. That's fine. Whenever you play a card, lose 1 strength and 1 dexterity this turn. So, I want to use Tesla Coil. Shadow Shield would be really nice because we're about to get hit by 21 damage. However, if I instead use Hotfix to increase these by 2, that's 12. And we do a lot of damage in the meantime. Gain an energy, draw 2 cards. Bam. Huge. Gunk up. Add, not add. Deal 4 damage 3 times. Add a slimed into your discard pile, which is draw 1 card, exhaust. 10 damage, reduce this card, cost to 0. Deal 6 damage to all enemies and draw a card. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. My deck is already getting pretty full. And so, if I use this, deal 18 damage. Could just get rid of this guy, which I probably am just going to. Compile driver, lantern key is not what we wanted to see there. Okay, so if we use Zap, we should get that back. Is that not what that was? First time you play a 0 energy, energy attack. Okay, that's fine. So we'll get this back, which will be 9 damage. 9 damage, but then we get to use it again, so that's 18. Is it a bit of a waste to use it on you because you're going to be sticking around a long time? Like, that's 23 damage you'll be HP you'll be left on after we've done this. Whereas you'll just be on 11. We have a glass and another lightning. We're going to use that, and we're going to use this. Hopefully we get... Oh, well, we don't even need to get lucky. Only take 1 damage, that's fine. Then, if we use this, that's an extra 8 damage while we gain 5 block. Gain 5 block, which means that you'll actually be stunned this turn. Bam. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like more of a hang of this. Yeah, I'm gonna use that because it'll get us through our deck a little bit quicker as well. Lantern, yes, abso-fucking-lutely. What a card! What a card! Not a card, a relic. What a relic! I'm gonna rest again. And either go shop, can rest again, into an elite, well, into a fight, into an elite, which is what we're gonna do. Ha ha! Gain 4 plating at the start of each combat. Deal 25 damage, add 3 random 0 energy cards into your hand. Do I think this is worth this? Would I buy this anyway? I think I would. I think I am. Rest. I'm gonna go for... I do really want to use Tempest. Because that's 6 lightning that we'll get. Oh, 6 lightning will deal 4 worth of these. Which is 32. You're not actually attacking me this turn? Okay, it was more than 32. 35. I don't think that makes sense, but that's alright. Yeah. Yes, so we are absolutely doing this echo form. And then Zap? Zap will do another 16 damage, or we gain block and then don't take any damage for this turn. I mean, we're only taking 1, right? Wait, what? Is it? Oh, it must be next turn. It was me thinking I was going to actually take damage there. Silly guy. Oh. Oh, Teddy's not looking very happy. Right, I've put on some shushing for him, but I may have to leave. Use that. Darkness. Compile driver. Would have really liked to have used that, but that's fine. Oh, we're going to take a lot of damage. Okay. If I use... No, not Tesla Coil. Chaos. I wanted Chaos. Are you the weakest? Lowest amount of HP. That's not great for us. Be real for... I'll be real. But if instead, actually, if I attack you, then use Glasswork, Tesla Coil, we use Hotfix and then Chaos. There we go. It's all up here. It's all up here. Ball of Lightning, 7 damage, channel 1. I'm going to take FTL this time. I didn't take it earlier, but we now have something that, like, works really well with it. Hey, it's this guy. I don't like this guy. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 dazed into your draw pile. I'm going to be hitting you a lot. I'm not a fan of this. We're going to compile driver. I think... Is this each turn? Each combat, okay. I'm then going to defend, then Tempest. Okay. Just going to double check. Wait, is it into my draw pile that you put it? You do put it into my draw pile, you bitch. But no, sorry, the important thing there was the evoking these does not actually trigger the personal hive. And the passives don't either. That's pretty nice. I'm going to do this. I just want to do that first. And then use hotfix and zap. Then compile driver. Shouldn't have done compile driver because that was a card that I really wanted. Right. So if we Tesla Coil, dual cast, I can then use Synthesis. That will add a card into our deck, but that's fine. Ooh, Icelands. Cool. We got out of that mostly unscathed. What does robot do? Oh, Jones, what doesn't he do? 1 second, I will tell you. we're gonna get rid of that. Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack card to your deck, upgrade it. That is beautiful. Boost away. Add a daze into your discard. No. 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 I'm gonna skip. Right, so the robot. The robot has. It might actually be easy to show you in the boss. I'm gonna show you in the boss. Once we come here, we rest up. Bam. So the robot has these 3 orb slots. We start with a lightning, and basically, if we keep an orb up here, there's another one here, just so you're aware. If we keep this orb here, it does its passive, which for lightning does 3 damage to a random enemy, which is nice on the single enemy fights because now it's just going to deal 3 damage to a single enemy, and you can get, well, 3 different ones or 3 of the same ones, so we can do like 9 damage passively each turn if with these were all lightning. There are different orbs. We currently have Frost Orb, which gains block. Those are usually 2. So we'll gain 2 per orb passively. We have Glass. Glass deals damage to all enemies on the field, but decreases every turn. It starts on 4. And Dark. Dark ups its damage when it's using its passive, and when it's evoked, it'll do that damage to the lowest HP enemy on the board. And it, yeah, using its passive, it'll gain 6. Well, for this one, it'll gain 6 damage output per turn passively. So, like, if you keep it for 3 turns, it's going to do 18 damage, basically. And we can cycle through these because we've got channel 2 random orbs, and channeling is putting them up there. And if you've got too many up there, it'll cycle, and the rightmost one gets evoked. And that's why this Tempest, being Channel X Lightning, is really good, because like if we had it first turn, this would do 4 plus another 2 because of Chemical X, which means we get 6 lightning channeled. We start with 1, so we'd do 4 damage worth of lightning, which is 32. And 32 damage for, 32 damage is nothing to sneeze at. I'm going to compile drivers so we can draw a card. You're not actually attacking me this turn, so I'm going to strike. I'm going to do a defend because why not? Frantic Escape. We fought this guy last time, and it's not someone I'm overly happy about facing again, I'll be honest. You're going to hit me this time. I'm not going to use this yet. At the end of your turn, lose the 5 strength. Okay. So we want to use that on a very specific turn. We're going to do Zap. Then we're going to use Glasswork. Then we're going to use Shadow Shield. So like, yeah, I've used that. I've had this Dark out for 1 turn, and now it's at 12 damage once it gets evoked, which is pretty good. If you played through, then yeah, that's something that we want to do. Frantic Escape. We may as well use a Frantic Escape. We want to use Hotfix and then Chaos. Plasma's not one that I mentioned. But yeah, the passive of this is I'll gain an extra energy every turn, which is really nice. But when it's evoked, I gain 2. Also very good. Yeah, I'm going to just straight up use Frantic Escape again. We're going to use the plating. Oh, it's gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards. I think there's too many. Like these 4 here are the reason I'm not doing that this turn. We are going to take quite a bit of damage here, but we're also... What's the word? What was the word I wanted to say? Yeah, we don't need to have a lot of health at the end of this because this is the final boss for this area. I'm going to use the flex potion. I'm going to flex on him. I'm going to use synthesis, signal boost, echo form. This will then do 20 damage if I use Tempest now. This isn't affected by strength, so that's not really our incentive here. And it will get rid of the plasma if we use this. So instead, I think I'm just going to use the defend. If I use the defend, this only works twice, which is actually pretty good. You gain strength, so now you're +2, so 20 damage this turn. First time you play 0 attack each turn, return it to your hand. What we do have, first 2 cards you play each turn are played an extra time. So, if I use Hailstorm and Ice Lance here, that's going to be some pretty good stuff. Because now, whenever I have a frost orb, it only has to be 1. It'll do 16 damage. This will give me 3 frost orbs, so we'll be using each one of these, gain an extra energy, and the frost orbs will get channeled, which means that we get block as well. So that's quite a lot of damage there. Compile Drive or Feral. Feral will come in handy. Not right now, but it will. I am, however, going to use this and Compile Driver. Draw 2 cards, get the greed. That would have been a nice one to have, but we don't need it right now. I just need to kill this guy before this gets to 0. Could channel another dark and then a glass work. This will give us our defense. We do still have this as well. Oh yeah, it's double use, isn't it? That was only the first card we played this turn, wasn't it? Either way, I'm going to use Frantic Escape as well, so that we just definitely aren't going to die to that. Like, even if we have like a dreadful turn this time. Okay, yeah. That's just death. Epoch discovered. Very nice. Buffer. Prevent the next time you would lose HP. Doesn't sound bad. At the start of your turn, gain 2 block for each unique orb you have. That as a power is pretty nice. Channel 1 lightning, channel 1 frost, channel 1 dark, exhaust. I think I'm going to go for coolant. Act 3, it's time for glory. We got this dude. Add 1 enthralled to your deck, gain 1 energy at the start of each turn. This is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. Eternal cannot be removed or transformed. Remove 5 cards from your deck, add Folly instead. Unplayable, Innate, Eternal. Create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. That's actually just pretty decent. Like, doesn't actually have a downside. I mean, it is very much so less good than getting an extra power at the beginning of each turn. And the Enthralled would make it, like, the extra power would make Enthralled not too bad. We're going to go with the top one. We go this way, we get an early elite. Same for that. If we go this way, we're probably not going to go to the shop. So we go up here, could either go this way or that way. Rest, which we shouldn't need. We fingers crossed we'd be actually be able to upgrade a card if we went that way. Yeah, actually, if we go this way, we're gonna be able to upgrade a card, surely. And then get the elite there, bam, bam. Yeah, I think that's a nice way to go. We'll go this way. There you are, Devoted Sculptor. I think I said energetic earlier. Right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use compacted drivers. Next, power you play costs 0. I am going to stock that up. Use dual cast. Use this. Yeah, that's the one. Huh? Next power you play costs 0. Why can I not play those? Oh, it's because I've got enthralled in my hand. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm gonna use hot fix, defend. Free power. That's not what I want to use that on. I'm gonna gain Shadow Shield, Zap. I could then do Strike. There's no point in not using Hailstorm. Not yet. Do this first. Tesla coil. That's just going to do 24 damage, which is all we need, really. Charge battery. Not bad. I can hopefully get rid of some cards. I say that while we're actively not going to the shop, which is where we can get rid of cards, but you know. But you know. Begin with, we're going to do that. Do this. Block, block. We use this. That. Oh, I should have probably used that, shouldn't I? That's alright, we'll use Signal Boost anyway. It'll just be for the next one. Power is played an extra time. First time you play a zero attack. Zero cost attack. Each turn return it to your hand. So that'll be the first 2 times we use it. I'm going to use compile drivers. Icelands. Yeah, I can see why Luma liked this character. Like this guy I'm a big fan of. Boot sequence gain 13 block exhaust. Innate means that I get it first hand, which is really nice. Whenever you evoke lightning, deal 8 damage to each enemy hit. Man, we use so much lightning. It's kind of just like history course. At the start of your turn, play a copy of your last played attack or skill. Loose Lantern key. Procure 2 random potions and 2 random relics. Start of your turn, play a copy of your last played attack or skill. See, because we got charge. No, not charge battery. Wait, where's that innate card? Did we not pick up an innate card? I thought you were innate. Have I just made up the word innate? Or have I just actively chosen not the innate card? It's a fantastic question. I was going to say, if that was the innate card, this is an insane card to have every other turn. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to do it. Alright. Do we do another unknown or go for an attack? I do so few unknowns. What is the shop? Very nice. Shatter, deal 15 damage to all enemies. Evoke all of your orbs. Ooh. Could get another Ice Lance. Like a plus Ice Lance as well. Hailstorm. Prolong. Next turn, gain block equal to your current block. That's pretty nice. Draw 3 cards. Exhaust. Also very nice. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. Or remove a card. And probably do something else at the same time. I didn't really do maths at this point. Like, these defends are kind of getting in the way. I think, to be fair, the strikes are getting more in the way. Are they actually? No, because I've got this, haven't I? Yeah. I'm going to do that. Gain 9 block. That's literally, like, just a better one of what we just got rid of. I'm going to get a car battery. Up here. What was next? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll just smith. Okay, 10 block. 6. If you played 4 cards or fewer. Feral is 1 cheaper. I'm just going to quickly check. X plus 1, that'd actually be X plus 3. Because of Chemical X. Nice Powerpuff Girls reference, by the way. Ooh, yeah, I think we do this. A free dual cast is pretty nuts. Owl Magistrate. Whenever you evoke lightning, deal 8 damage to each enemy hit. That's another 8. Okay, that's fine. So, ooh. So I think potentially we use this last. Use this. We will then. That takes up to 15. Oh, yeah, no, we don't need to do that. Use charge battery. So that we get a copy of that in our next hand. Right? Oh, we just play it. Do we just play it? Play a copy of your last played attack or skill. That's even better. First time you play a 0 attack, each turn return it to your hand. Let me just quickly double check. Dual cast is a skill. That's fine. I mean, we do have... It's only faster than light. I don't actually know if it's called faster than light. I just know that something is called faster than light. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to use Glasswork, Ice Lance, and then Charge Battery. We have Enthralled, but that's fine. Echo Form. First card you play each turn is played an extra time. Yeah, we do just do that. We're going to use Hailstorm. Saw receives 50% less attack damage until it lands. It's going to debuff me. Are you gonna land though? Is that what's happening? Or am I gonna be sad? Use power you play. I'm going to use coolant hotfix, then synthesis. I could have done that, and I probably actually should have done that first. But oh, it's quite a lot. Oh. Oh, so that counts as my first card played during the turn. That makes sense. I'm gonna use that. Get a compile driver. Evoke your rightmost orb twice, which is going to be pretty good for us. I'm going to compile driver and then Tempest. I'm going to signal boost and then Tempest. Wait, what? Oh, power. Once again, Ginger cannot read. Right, next power. Oh, cool. Didn't even have to do anything. Deal 13 damage, reduce this card's cost to 0. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Again, I've got too many cards, but then return gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Right, so we either go left, which is what our original plan was. Right, isn't too bad. Ugh. No, we're gonna go left. We're gonna rest. I mean, I treated you guys last time. We upgraded a card last time, so it's only fair. Light frost. 8 damage to all enemies is really nice. Which I'm probably going to play this last. Deal 16 damage. Reduce it to 0. Evoke your rightmost orb. I'm going to compile drivers first. Zap. Dual cast. Hailstorm. We are going to take some damage here, but that's fine. Wait, what was it we just used? Oh yeah, evoke your rightmost orb twice. So, I think what we want here... Ooh, kind of actually. I think we want to use darkness last. Channel 1 dark, and then we play that. And then we play again next turn, because that, and it triggers all dark orbs twice. That's going to be a lot of stuff. Yeah, we'll signal boost, defend, hotfix, darkness. And we're not going to take any damage here, so that's fine. But like these are... That's 30. That's going to do 30 damage. And now it's going to do 42. Right, so I'm going to use Feral first, then FTL, and then FTL, and then FTL. We're going to use Coolant and then Thunder. And turn, because... Oh no, that's not how that works, is it? We need to evoke these ones. I forgot about that. But it's fine. We're still going to do a lot of damage. First card you play on each turn is played an extra time. I'm just gonna do that. It's like it's no damage, but also at the same time. Gain 3 block, channel 1 glass. I don't know if that's worth or holding on to getting an extra energy next turn is worth. Just gonna do that. We ignored most of that damage, that's fine. Use that so that we can do this. Temp has to be 2, 4, which that's 6, 8, and 8. It's 22 damage to both of them, which is going to kill this guy. It's going to do a lot of damage to that guy. And we also have this, which will help. Yeah, and then end turn. Bam. Modded. Yo. Modding. Gain 1 orb slot. Ooh. Draw 1 card. Increase this card's cost by 1. Like, I know it's good. But like, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it's good. You know what I mean? Like, for the most part, we've been trying to we've been trying to evoke more than we've been trying to use the passives. But saying that, it's only 1 extra orb that we'd have to get through. You are approached by the oldest person you have ever seen. That's it. I finally found the person that Luma's been talking about. We meet once more. It's me, Ranwid. You do not know this man. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Obtain 2 random relics. If I give you the Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. I like that. Give 100 gold, obtain a random relic. Give Fortifier. Triple your block. Who are we against? Against Test Subject. I think Fortify is just going to be used on a turn that we don't have a lot of block, which I don't actually think is going to be often. But at the same time, we're not going to another shop. So, ooh, very nice. I'm very tempted to go here, to go against the elite, so we can get another relic. But I am a bit of a pussy. So I might just go here. They do, what, is it 30% of your HP? It's definitely not 50. I know that much. It's like that'd be what, 24? 24 HP we'd get back, which is more than we currently have, but then there's that. We're gonna go here. Oh, fuck. Feral is the worst card that came up, but it's still a really nice card. I'm so sad. FTL. What's this? Strike, defend. Use that. Use Shadow Shield. Probably actually should have used that last, I'll be honest. It's fine. Okay, we'll use Chaos last, that's fine. Very nice. I did think that we were going to have to use something there. Well, have to take damage there, but we didn't, so that's fine. Charge battery is the one that we want to use last. I'm going to use Echo Form. Ooh, Echo Form probably should have been the last card that we used. Thinking about it. But it's fine. We use Darkness. And Charge Battery Plus. You are going to make me weaker. You're going to lower my dexterity as well. That's not the end of the world. So we use Thunder. Use Zap. Use a Strike. Defend. Ice Lance. Energy is really nice. I gain 2. That one, I gain 1 and draw 2 cards. I think this is actually more valuable because we have ways to get more power within our deck. We just don't have a super great way of getting more cards drawn. Deal 12 damage twice. Channel 2 glass. Okay, 12 block. 18. Next power you play costs 0. We do already have that, but it's fine. Oh, possibly taking another card there was not the greatest idea, but it's fine. 24 heal gets us back up to almost full. Right. I think an ad might have just finished. We're on the final boss. There should not be another there should not be another ad for the final boss, which is very nice. Gonna use. Yeah, it is Echo Form. We gotta use Echo Form, I'll be honest. We can then do coolant. I'm thinking Zap and then Leap. Maybe it's Leap and then Zap. going to be getting 14 block next turn anyway. And we'll get more. I forgot about this. Whenever you play a skill. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. It only lasts in this first phase anyway, so that's alright. Oh, what's not alright is that counter towards this. Next power you play. We'll do dual cast. Glasswork. Chaos. That gives us an extra one of them. That's nice. And then we use this. Then... if I use Fire Potion, you're going to live on 1 HP. Yeah. Gotta use that. This is actually probably a pretty good time for us. Use that. Do we want darkness or do we want the charge battery? I think we want... oh, darkness is going to be really good. I'm going to use that. And then darkness. Because you come back stronger. Now it's whenever I take unprotected, undefended damage. It's now going to hurt me. Next power I play gets played an additional time. We're going to use that. I'm going to do this. This one. FTL. I should have used FTL first. I don't know why I didn't. No, we can't use that now. Kind of want to triple my block. Just so I don't take fucking massive damage. So that will be 30. Means we'd end up taking 23, but now we'll only take 9. We'll only take 7. Forgot about the plating. If I use this, you are dead this turn, right? 54, 36, 90, 114, plus... yeah. We use charge battery, hotfix, tempest. And then you'll all do. Sometimes the maths just hit just perfectly. It's beautiful. Take Hailstorm. Ooh, that is actually kind of annoying. I should have used Hailstorm last, probably, I think. But instead I'm going to use Defend. I mean, being at this kind of HP at this point in time, like, and on phase 3 is pretty nice. I'm gonna use the cure all finally. Next power I use costs 0. Have I used all of my powers? I have. I've used all of my powers, so this is just a 2 cost 19 damage. We're going to leap. Then going to use that. Oh no! Oh fuck! No, I wanted to use Ice Lance. Oh, I didn't realise that. Hey Loki. Have you come to call me a silly Billy? Because it's true. It's true. Oh, we're going to be taking quite a bit of damage now. God damn it. It's fine. $16. We now can't really do too much damage. But also we don't really need to this time. So that's fine. Just going to defend. I'm going to zap. Tesla coil. Ooh, compile driver. Glasswork and then Tempest. Purely so that we use the Tempest next turn. Hey Loki, don't accidentally press my mouse, please. Yeah. So like that in conjunction with Thunder is very nice. It's very nice indeed. That's 36 damage. I'm gonna compile driver to start off. Momentum strike. Strike, defend, hotfix. Because we do just live that. We get a hotfix this time. Oh, that's... Oh, intangible. Why intangible now? No, I think we're donezo. I think we're donezo. I have to get really fucking... No, I can't even get lucky. I can't even get lucky. On the verge. On the verge. We're always on the verge, but just... The last guy is just... He's just a big guy, you know? Like, we could take 21 damage. It's the most we could take. Yeah. Womp womp. We unlocked a lot of epochs though. That's pretty cool. and found a character that I very much like. The calm, the reopening. The blight stopped consuming. The ground, dry and brittle, begins to moisten. The clouds around the spire douse the lands. The sunlight pierces through newly formed cracks in the clouds. It has been done. Someone had slain the spire. Potions. Enemy loses 9 HP at the end of each of its turns. That's really good. Ship in a bottle, gain 10 block. Next turn, gain 10 block. Also pretty good. Choose a card in your hand. It's free to play this combat. That is pretty fucking. Orobas. Tales from the Spire. Attracted by the now burning spire, Orobas's curiosity was piqued. Blight gone? Why gone? And safe to enter? Orobas enters. Orobas, living rainbow, may be swimming around in the second act. Right, beat Act 2 with Defect. That is something we did. In the scrapyard, the Defect ponders its fate and purpose. Is being okay at a host of functions not desirable? Do we all need to excel at a distinct function? While processing these questions, hello, pops out another construct. Hello, Defect responds. My name is Flaw. Start each combat with one focus. Pretty good. Start of each combat, channel one dark. Ooh. First time you channel 7 orbs. Each combat deal 30 damage to all enemies. Ooh. That is very nice. We were doing a lot of channeling. I know it only happens once, but I mean 30 damage is 30 damage. Feat Act 1. With the Defect, Niao resurrected the defective construct. No simple feat, even for an ancient. Construct what you lost. Your creator abandoned you. Hides at the top. The Defect thanks Niao and heads for the top, seeking answers. At the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your rightmost orb. That's pretty nice. Null, deal 10 damage, apply to weak, channel 1 dark. Very nice. Like, anything applying weak is very nice. Sorry, I just thought one of the cats was under the desk. Channel 2 dark. At the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb. Leftmost orb? Wait. That's a power that happens every turn. Right? That could be absolutely nuts. But that's going to be the stream. I'd be insane to start another run at this, at this time. And we've done another, I say full run. We've done a run from start to finish, but just off actually finishing the run. But we've now played 5 different characters, which yeah, as you can see with these two, we've won. What's it called? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know these were interactive. Can I? Are you interactive at all? Doesn't look like it. Neither are you. Is it just the Regent? Yeah, it looks like it's just the Regent. That's cool. And man, Man is the last character you unlock. Just a dude. His name is The Guy. Yeah, no, we played 5 different characters now, and honestly, I don't think there's just not been a character that I've not enjoyed. The Ironclad is definitely the most simple, and like all of these require like proper thinking, which is good. I like to think. Um, but I did also like the Ironclad. I mean, it's like picking Mario in Smash, but you know, Mario can be fun. Um, just ask Jamie Bits. Shout out to Jim Bits. But no, that's it for the stream today. Finished a little bit earlier than usual, but I mean, it's late enough. It's late enough. But yeah, also I've been uploading all of the VODs to YouTube. Well, I've been splitting them up into like runs if I do multiple in a stream, which I think it's only happened once so far. But when I get more used to playing this game, the runs will be quicker, which means I can do more runs, which means more videos. But yeah, no, if you search GingerJMD on YouTube, I should show up. Or actually, no, it's fine. I don't think anyone, I don't think anyone's in chat that doesn't already know my YouTube channel, so I'm not gonna bother linking it. But yeah, I'm just uploading more on YouTube is the main thing. Go and check him out. But yeah, good night everyone. Thanks for popping by and chatting. I'll see you in the next stream, which could be tomorrow. And well, this is our 4th day in a row streaming, so probably tomorrow.